game tickets this year. Matt Moore is the director. What's the official title, Matthew? Is it
area director,
area.
sir? But listen, I need you to pronounce that tennis player's name again. That was impressive.
DC Bus. So I say, Mike Griffin. Good morning at the chamber. What we say? Do you get into the U.S. Open at all?
Man, I like watching tennis from a distance. When it gets to those final 4 or 5, we got some good players in there. I'll peek in. I remember watching Wimbledon as a kid on Sunday mornings. My mom would have it on before we got to go to church. So I have some deep tennis memories there.
Oh yeah. Well, what's up? Well, we got a special presentation.
Man, we've got our coach and athlete of the month that we do all through the school year. We love this time of year. Yep. One, we love you guys for letting us do this, and it's a great chance for people in the community to hear good news. And we've got some great people in our region. We cover Bradley, Polk, Meggs, men. So we've got students and coaches that get nominated from all 4 of those places. If they want to do that, they can go right to Mix 104, right at the website or the new app, right? And
that's right.
And they can find and do their nomination there. We're looking for folks that obviously have success in the court or on the field or are good people. But honestly, it's not just about being good, but it's about setting a standard. And the folks we got with us today, man, are standard setters for sure.
All right, well, let's begin, Matt. Introduce our athlete of the month, if you will, and then the presentation.
Yeah, so we've got our athlete of the month is Mr. Brent Bowman. Brent is a Lee U basketball player. He's involved with our FCA. He's on the leadership team there. He's a great guy, loves the Lord. He worked at FCA camps this summer. And one of the things I love about him, and he's actually going to share with some of our students tomorrow morning at our leadership day for our local kids, share his story with them. And I won't get into all that this morning, but man, God just used him in a powerful way. And so I text Bubba. I was like, hey, here's our guy. Do you recommend him? And he said, hey, that's a no-brainer. This is Brent's our boy. So I want you guys to meet Brent real quick.
Brent, come on up, buddy. And also Bubba Smith, a longtime friend, Lee University basketball. First of all, I want to begin with Bubba. Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
You can adjust that as you need to. Hey, tell me about Brent.
Listen, Brent's he's a valued member of our team, Lee men's basketball team, and junior, and second year with us. And I think he's what every coach kind of dreams to have. And not only is a hard worker and a tough kid, and a guy who loves to compete. I think he does it the right way, and also has a heart for his teammates and a heart for campus. And as Matt mentioned, as a leader for FCA, as part of that leadership team on campus, he really has a heart for the student athletes and our team in general, and just serves our team really well. And we're grateful for him. We appreciate him. I know Matt is, and they had their first FCA kind of gathering the other night, and just had a huge turnout on campus. And that's the credit to guys like Brent and Alex that he gets to work with and that leadership team. And so, just happy to have him part of our team. He represents the program and the university well.
Brent, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you? Good.
I'm good, buddy. What does this honor mean to you?
I mean, it means a whole lot. I think that in the position I'm in, I have the ability to kind of impact certain people on campus or around me in general. And being a college athlete, it comes with a lot. And so I'm just grateful to be able to, I guess, be, honored with this award just for the servanthood and hard work I've put into this. So, yeah.
What does talk about FCA on the Lee campus and how that's going and the relationship between FCA and Lee in general?
Yes, sir. I think this year in particular, we've got a really, really big turnout planned. What the Lord does with that is up to Him. Obviously, it's His will, not ours. But I'm super excited to see what we have going on, and as it grows and builds, I think we get more and more people coming really every week for the most part, and there's consistently a number of guys and girls that come in there and just are yearning for more.
Yeah, very good. Matt, any comment here you'd like to make?
No, I love Brent. I love how he serves. You asked about Lee. It's every Monday night, 7:30. We've got athletes. They go to all these other Bible studies through the week, but our athletes choose to be there because they're looking for something different. They're looking to encourage one another. Being a college athlete is difficult. It just is. And finding community in space where people aren't wanting something more from you, they just care about you for you. And that's what this group has created. We've got a great group of students that are leading the way there. I just get to come and observe and kind of see what they do, and it's really cool to see. We're out of the forum the other night, probably had well over 100 students that were there, student athletes from Lee that say, hey, we want to be a part of this community. Wow. So it's really great. And like I said, you want, like Bubba's already said it, you just want leaders like Brent on your team. You want folks that, they want to succeed in the court. They're definitely going to be competitive, but they care about their teammates beyond what they can just do for them, they care about their heart, they care about their soul, and that's what we're looking for.
Bob, I want to get one more comment from you. How's the year going overall as we get started? And, of course, a new presidential administration. My man, Phil Cook, how about it?
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him when he came here, and there's a lot of buzz going around campus. You can feel it. Even last night we had the first kind of like a exhibition volleyball match. I guess it's kind of the first athletic match on campus, and just with him being there, I think he was hooting and hollering in the end zone. We're gonna have to really rein him back.
PA. I used to do PA for your
Listen,
games.
he may end up on a PA for maybe a Lee Huntsville basketball game, but things are. It's just exciting time, and I think for all those that have been around when Dr. Cook was here before, and now to be able to welcome him back, he just brings the energy that you're gonna have to match. As he says, all gas, no brakes. And so, but that's felt in athletics, and we know he's a big athletics fan, and so he's going to be really supportive of our student athletes, and whether it's guys that we sign and get commitments. I mean, he's getting updates on that stuff as they happen. He wants to know about it, and so we're excited. And basketball is just it's down the road a little bit. We got the fall sports coming here on campus, but. We're excited for President Cook to be with us.
Hey, I want to throw in Dr.
Yeah.
Cook. I saw him last Friday at the chamber.
Yeah.
He just had like a 5-minute conversation talking about Lee FCA. Every one of our student leaders, he knew exactly who they were, what sport they played. I didn't have to tell him. I said, hey, here's Al. I know where she's at. He's invested. Lee's got a win and a half in him, and he's so amazing. We're excited that he's there.
All right, so now we're going to transition here, Matt. Let's bring up our next group.
Well, so Justin Thomas is our area rep in McMinn and Meigs County, and he's going to introduce our coach from McMinn County, our coach of the month. So go for it, Justin.
Yeah, hey Steve. I don't have
Justin.
I don't have to adjust the mic. I'm short. I'm the shortest person in the room. It's kind of a different thing for me. So we got Coach Caleb Smith here from McMinn County. He's defensive coordinator for McMinn County football. For those folks listening in Bradley, sorry about that, but it was he smiled on Friday night. But beyond that, Coach Smith and I met in January when I started, and just being around Coach Smith has been a fantastic thing because I get to see the heart of these coaches. I'm in spaces that a lot of people don't get to see. They see Friday nights and they see practices or interviews. And, we were in Bible study this morning at 6:30 and coaches sharing their heart. But one thing Coach Smith always talks about is he falls in with the philosophy that we need to look different than the other team, and not different in that a win or a loss, but different in the way of we want to be able to represent something more than football. And that's his heart as a defensive coordinator, what he does with his groups and what he's doing with that team. And it's just an honor to be able to see him honored as Coach of the Month.
Coach, come on up here. And Caleb Smith. Coach Smith, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Dwight. How are you?
Good. Hey, tell me about this honor and what it means to you.
Yeah, it's a huge honor. I wasn't expecting it. He texted me on Monday and said, "Well, thank you." So I don't do what I do with the reason to be acknowledged. Like I learned that when I was young, that if I'm looking for applause, then that's where it ends, is with applause. So I'm looking for something eternally change these kids' lives and to make an impact in them. So I appreciate it.
Tell me about that as far as on the McMinn County campus and you talking with these students. First of all, what do you hear nowadays? What are some of the issues that are facing students that you hear?
Yeah, and there are issues that have been going on forever. Anywhere you go, I was at Austin East for 5 years up in Knoxville. This is my second year at McMinn, and you think, those are two different environments, but they're still kids and they still struggle with the same stuff. Dads being absent from homes. Struggling financially, struggling with girlfriends, boyfriends, all those things. They're kids, they're teenagers, and they all struggle. So we hear all of it, and I guess the best representation I can give is my kids see me with my family. They see me be a dad, they see me be a husband, and try to represent how to do things the right way.
Absolutely. And talk about FCA on the McMinn County campus. How's that going?
Yeah, FCA is a huge deal. We had a really good turnout last Friday. We do Friday morning, 7:45 before school starts. Coaches, we meet at 6:30 on Wednesday mornings to kind of we do our own study. So we're doing a study to develop ourselves and each other, and then go from there into helping the kids. And we were talking about on the way here, trying to get the kids more involved, because we have kids who want to do that. Students who want to be more involved and to lead. So that's kind of where it is now.
All right, Coach. Congratulations, Matt Moore. It is the outreach of FCA is quite amazing.
And it's been going on in this community since 1961 with Steve Sloan and Steve Gibson, and
Right.
and we've got so many people that we just kind of stand on the shoulders of, the Donnie Yates, the John Dixons of the world, that were just faithful where they were. And I love that we get this opportunity to celebrate the faithfulness of where we are now. That we've got folks that we get to every month get to say, hey, here's what God's doing in a student's life. Here's what God's doing in a coach's life. And like they've said, like, it's not just on the court. It's not all the things that we talk about. It is like, Bubba wants to be a great dad. Coach Smitty wants to be a great dad. One day, we want Brent to be a great husband, a great dad. Like, these are the examples we set. And so when a young person spends all their time around a teammate, or all their time around a coach for 4 years in high school, or 4 years in college, or middle school, however, you want that coach to be someone that your child can look upon, can see as a great example. We've got great ones in our community. At every school we've got, there's folks that are just fantastic. And so we love getting to celebrate this, because it matters. It matters for the future. We're planting seeds for the future right here.
All right, you can go to mymix1041.com, nominate a coach or an athlete, and or both, and do that. Hey, big thanks to Johnny Kidd. Bridget, I know Johnny takes care of us at Custom Awards.
He did, yeah. Thanks so much, Johnny, for the beautiful plaques that our coach and our athlete are receiving this morning.
You can see them right there on mixtv.tv. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. We'll come right back with more in just a moment. Stand by.